Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I'm here at the Southside Memorial Pool at Rockhampton, here for the official launch perhaps of the Rockhampton Triathlon. I've got a couple of special guests with me today. Michelle Williamson, who is the event organiser for the Rocky Triathlon, and Holly Brooks from the Capricornian, who we're very happy, Holly. We are really excited. Capricornian have come on board as a 3-year sponsor to the Rocky Tri. So, Holly, welcome and thank you.
Thank you for having me.
So, please tell me, Capricornian Triathlon, what's going on there?
So our partnership first came to fruition in 2019. We received a grant application from Michelle. So you guys were successful. You were one of our major recipients that year. So that funding went towards your event last year. At the credit union, we look to align with community groups who share the same values as we do. We feel that the Fitzroy Frogs are a great partnership for the credit union. It's a wonderful and inclusive community event, and we are incredibly proud to be a part of it for the next 3 years.
We're absolutely stoked about having you on board, Holly. Now, you've got a bit of history in this event, haven't you? What would you like to tell us?
If you're thinking about doing this, please do. I've done it for the last 2 years. It was incredibly daunting at first, but the support that I received not only from you guys, but from other competitors, the marshals, just everyone in the stands, it was probably the most positive sporting experience I've ever had, and it was very rewarding to finish it without dying.
Yeah, well, that doesn't happen very often, I can promise you, or ever. I understand it can be an anxious time for people, but this is a perfect event to just hit the water. It's not an ocean.
So much encouragement.
All right.
And my children did it last year, and they thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, and there's that family element, isn't there, Holly?
Absolutely, and all-inclusive with the all abilities and the other side of the pool. We just think it's a perfect match for the credit union.
We love it. We're very glad to have you on board, and we look forward to seeing you in the pool, by the way. You're having another crack?
Find me out on the course, so I'll be cheering you on.
All right, well, we need to have a chat about that later. Speaking of the event, though, I'm going to have to cut across here to Michelle. Would you like to come in here? And
Sure.
Michelle, exciting event, lots of planning for you to do.
Oh, yeah.
Please tell us, what's it all about? What's going to happen? What do people need to know?
So this year it is officially the Capricornian Rocky Tri. We've rebranded to align with our 3-year sponsor. So it's on the 27th of March this year. That's a Sunday morning, here at the South Rockhampton Pool and surrounds. It involves a triathlon, so a swim, a ride, a run. So the swim's in the pool here, the ride's on closed roads, so it's nice and safe for everyone, and the run's along the beautiful Fitzroy there. So there really is something for everyone, all age groups. We've got the junior events, which start from sort of ages 5 through to 14. And then we've got the women's events where basically for any ladies out there, we don't talk about ages, of course, but really, that's open for everyone. We even have mother and daughters do it together. So ages 12 and up, mums and daughters can give it a go together.
So this is really introductory level. There's nothing complicated about this triathlon. Closed roads, safe running, lots of support. But also, I understand people obviously being anxious if this is new to them. But there's a couple of ways they can get in there. I think teams I know I started my first triathlon in a team, and the rest is history. I'm still lousy, but I now do triathlon. So what about teams?
Yeah, so for our ladies events, we've got the team option. So if you're not quite feeling up to doing the whole triathlon yourself, you can get a group of friends together. Someone does the swim, someone does the ride, someone else does the run, cross that finish line together and then go and have breakfast afterwards.
So 2 or 3 people in a team. Someone might decide they can swim and they can run, but they don't own a bike or something like that. But we as a club certainly want to make sure that this is as accessible to anyone as we can make it. So certainly encourage people to come along and give it a crack, because this is the beginning. But like I was saying to you before, a lot of people aim to win lotto or something, and they go out and buy a lotto ticket. Your chances of doing a triathlon are much higher than winning lotto. So all you need to do is what? What now?
Right, so a couple of really, really easy steps to follow. First one, get yourself registered. So check out our Facebook page, our website, all the registration links are on there. We really find that registering, you're making that commitment, which just gives you something to aim for, gets you out there doing a little bit of training. Speaking of which, you might like to start doing some training. That's something that a lot of people find really daunting. For a triathlon, you don't actually have to get out there and do a full-blown tri every day of the week. It's just about, particularly at this event where it's quite relaxed and it's really that entry level, it's about getting out there and start moving. Go for a walk, maybe turn it into a little bit of a run. Go for an easy pedal on the bike. Go and do a few laps in the pool. You're not having to be an elite athlete to be involved in triathlon. The next thing you want to do is get some support around you. So as Holly mentioned, there's a lot of support on the day, but get your friends together and just really make a morning out of it. Get the kids together, get the kids' friends together. So when they rock up on that start line, there's someone else they know, safety in numbers, friends out there, go out and give it a crack. And the last thing I guess that I want to put out there, and this one's specifically at the women because I know I've experienced this myself, we often put barriers in front of ourselves and we say, I can't do it, I'm not good enough, I can't do a triathlon. Whereas in reality, triathlon's actually not really that scary. And what if you changed something this year and said, I can, and just put yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit and give something a crack? I guarantee you that feeling you get when you cross that finish line, you won't regret it.
Absolutely, thank you. And I guess most of us have done a little bit of swimming, a little bit of bike and a little bit of running in our times, and it's just time to refine that and bring it together.
Yeah,
away you go.
It really is.
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate it.
True. And we're working on this at the moment, so I encourage people to look out in the future to our Facebook page or some of our media there, because we're actually going to be putting up a bit of a program for the ladies to say, okay, well, it's still a few weeks away, what do I do? And we'll be throwing a program out there and sort of giving people a little bit of a hand with what they're aiming to achieve.
Yeah, just to give you a little bit of structure, what to put in your week, how far you should be going, because I guess the biggest mistake people make is they often try and do too much and you don't actually need to. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon we're just about officially launched. Holly, can you come back in here? I just want to finally thank you, Holly. We think the work that Capricornian doing and the support they're giving our community, we love it. Thank you very much to the Capricornian. Thank you to you personally, Holly. Talk to you about hopping in the pool and doing the event this year. Thanks to Michelle, and thank you very much for watching. We hope we've encouraged you to come along and have a crack at the Capricornian Rocky Tri, which is coming up in March. We'll see you there. Thank you.